بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Allah's name to begin, the compassionate, the merciful.
والمرسلات عرفا فالعاصفات عصفا والناشرات نشرا فالفارقات فرقا فالملقيات ذكرا عذرا أو نذرا إنما توعدون لواقع.
By those winds sent forth one after another, and the winds that blow violently, and by the ones that scatter far and wide, and those who separate by the criterion, and by those who bring down the reminder, either to remove excuse or convey warning. What you have been promised will happen.
فإذا النجوم طمست وإذا السماء فرجت وإذا الجبال نسفت وإذا الرسل أقتت لأي يوم أجلت ليوم الفصل وما أدراك ما يوم الفصل ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نهلك الأولين ثم نتبعهم الآخرين كذلك نفعل بالمجرمين ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نخلقكم من ماء مهين فجعلناه في قرار مكين إلى قدر معلوم فقدرنا فنعم القادرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نجعل الأرض كفاتا أحياء وأمواتا وجعلنا فيها رواسي شامخات وأسقيناكم ماء فراتا ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
When the star's light is faded, when the sky is split, when the mountains are crumbled to dust, when the appointed term for the messengers finally comes. For which day has this been set? The day of judgment. What will explain to you what the day of judgment is? That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers. Did we not destroy the previous generations for their evil deeds? We shall do the same to later generations who will follow them. Our way of dealing with the guilty. That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers. Have we not created you from an insignificant fluid that we lodged in the womb for a fixed period, precisely determined by us? We are excellent at determining its length. That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers. Did we not make the earth a container for the living and the dead? Did we not make lofty fixed mountains and give you sweet water to drink? That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers.
انطلقوا إلى ما كنتم به تكذبون انطلقوا إلى ظل ذي ثلاث شعب لا ظليل ولا يغني من اللهب إنها ترمي بشرر كالقصر كأنه جمالة صفر ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم لا ينطقون ولا يؤذون لهم فيعتذرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم الفصل جمعناكم والأولين فإن كان لكم كيد فكيدون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
On the day of judgment, it will be said to the disbelievers, "Go to the place you used to deny. Go into the shadow of the smoke that rises in 3 columns, giving neither coolness nor safety from the heat of the flames, throwing out sparks like tall towers, as if they were yellowish black camels." That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers. On that day, they will not speak, nor be allowed to make excuses for themselves. That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers. This is the day of judgment. We will gather you and all the previous generations. Now, if you have a plot, use it against me. That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers.
إن المتقين في ظلال وعيون وفواكه مما يشتهون كلوا واشربوا هنيئا بما كنتم تعملون إنا كذلك نجزي المحسنين ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
The righteous will enjoy themselves in cool shade and gushing springs, and the fruits of their desire. They will be told, "Eat, drink, and be merry for what you did." This is how we reward the righteous people. That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers.
كلوا وتمتعوا قليلا إنكم مجرمون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين وإذا قيل لهم اركعوا لا يركعون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين فبأي حديث بعده يؤمنون.
Tell the disbelievers, "Eat and enjoy yourselves for a while. You are definitely criminals." That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers. When they were told, "Bow for prayer," they didn't bow. That day will be a day of great loss for the deniers. So which statement after this will they believe?